Hey guys, real quick video on knife I got in a trade. Obviously this is just a Paramilitary 2, but it's got orange aluminum scales on here, which is pretty cool when you compare it to the G10. So these have been pretty popular. I'm not sure who made these AL handles. I'm pretty sure it wasn't John Grimsmo. But there have been a number of guys out there that have posted scales, whether it's on eBay or whether it was, from forums and whatnot. But, compared to the standard G10 scales, there are some differences other than material. And I'll be completely honest, I actually like the feel of the G10 scales a bit more than the aluminum scales, at least these aluminum scales. This one is extremely smooth. That's not a problem. I actually wouldn't have a problem with that because the jimping on the blade is quite, you get a really good purchase, on the Paramilitary, so you don't need to worry about that. But really what it is the sharp edges. This one in particular is not chamfered, or you don't have any, bevel work or anything like that on these scales. So even though it looks extremely nice, I mean, you can see how it just shines in the light along with the blade. Excuse me, but it's got some pretty hard edges. Anodizing on this is great. It looks really good, and it works well with the scales, the liners in there, the nested liners. But yeah, compared to the mild grip, or actually pretty decent grip that you get on the G10, coupled with the jimping, coupled with the rounded edges on the G10, I definitely prefer the feel, and it's substantially lighter. Well, actually, the AL is not too bad. It's still pretty light, all things considered. But this just feels like a feather, compared to a lot of the other knives that I have in my collection. Whenever I do carry the Paramilitary and use it, it's always nice. It's always nice to have in my pocket because it really is super light, and you really appreciate the ergonomics on this knife. So I feel like the AL handles. Now this is not, to speak against any of the titanium handles or the ones that John Grimsmo makes. I'm sure those are spectacular. That guy John is a total stickler in terms of perfection, so he's not going to let something out that he doesn't like. And I pretty much guarantee that there's a lot of work done to the edges. I know there's the honeycomb pattern on his titanium scales, and I don't even think they're available. He's so busy with all his other different projects now that yeah, he probably doesn't have time to make these titanium or aluminum handles anymore. So if you do see them on the secondary market, I think it's worth it, just to give a different feel to your knives. But if you're going to be using it, any kind of hard squeezing like this, there's like a ton of hot spots on every single edge on this knife. So whereas on this one, it's just so comfortable. I'm squeezing crazy hard and no hot spots whatsoever. So alright, anyway, really quick take on these AL handles. Looks great, but you kind of lose some of the feel with these handles. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Take care. Bye.